Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Alex, or better known as That Beachy Photographer on Instagram. Today, I'm going to be working with some photos that have a little bit of lighting issues. So, these lighting is obviously a little bit overexposed, but don't worry, we can save it. Yes, I have a full frame camera, and this is when having a full frame camera can really save you because it really um, can get a wider range of lighting. As you just saw, I went in and I brought down the highlights and the whites, and it really helped to even that out quite a bit. And then to add a little bit more dimension, I went in and I brought up the contrast just a little bit, and the photo is actually pretty perfect after that. Obviously there's a few hot spots where it is still overexposed, but you can see overall the photo ended up not overexposed at the end of this little editing sesh. So that was pretty cool. This also is a little lesson of like, hey, make sure you're checking your settings throughout the shoot, especially if you are manual and you're doing everything on your own, as I do. And you'll see I just went in and did this sharpening tool. I love that tool so much. It just makes the images that much more crisp. Um, in this photo, you'll see the whites were a little overexposed again, so I went in and did the same thing. You'll also notice that I really framed the couple in this little like doorway thing, and I really love that because they're like framed by the curve of the wall and the plants, and I think it just makes them pop even more. And yeah, so there's a little framing trick for you, a little tip for you if you want to say, I guess. And then I'm always making sure that I straighten it out to make sure nothing looks crooked or weird. I'm straightening it based off of the lines of the door and the glass in the background. This one, you can see the lighting is kind of all over, so I am going in and I'm gonna really be careful with this one. My main goal is to make sure that their faces and bodies are like not overexposed. The background can be a little overexposed as long as it's not distracting. And of course, I'm going to use the remove tool on in Lightroom in order to remove these little stamps that they got for the entrance to this location, which if you ever visit San Francisco, this is the Conservatory of Flowers. It is a greenhouse. It's very humid in there, but it is beautiful and it is very fun. And oh my gosh, she is freaking stunning. I love this girl. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And of course, I always have to go in and do my color grading. I feel like it just makes the colors pop even more than just working with the temperature and tint. And of course, I always adjust the tint to about 30 in the magenta zone, and then the temperature, of course, always warm. And then I'm just gonna go in and remove a few specks that were in her hair. And then of course I go in and remove a few little blemishes here and there. There was a point where I was looking at their faces and there was like a little bit of something on my screen, and I was like not sure if it was a blemish or my screen was dirty. So you'll see that I like hesitate a few times because I'm a little confused. I also removed that hair that like is going in his face, just because it is a little bit distracting at times, and the little hairs that don't really go with the flow with her hair I try to remove as well. And oh my gosh, it's so cute how like her eyes are so brown and his are so blue. I love that so much. And I think overall, the photo ended up being really fixed. And this photo, you can see the lines in the photo with like how the plants were landing. Maybe it just wasn't like the best spot to actually take the photo, but it's so romantic anyway, and it turned out really great. So I loved this photo. And like I said before, removing those stray hairs that didn't really go aligned with the rest of it. Thanks again for watching my video. I really appreciate you guys so much. If you liked it, if it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Comment the next video you would like to see, and I will try to execute that. And if you'd like to give me a follow, my Instagram is linked in the description. I also have a discount linked as well for any bathing suits that you see on my profile. Yeah, so go ahead and check that out. Have a great day, guys. Bye.